by Mark Rigneris, which shows that in 77 out of 80 categories, the so-called homosexual unions underperform to the detriment of the child, and this is something that is an injustice to the child.
We're going to take a few more calls here, Father Joy.
Okay, we have Louise who's calling us from northern Kentucky, and we just lost Louise, so we'll go to Lisa, who's calling. No, we won't. Okay.
Oh, I see. We got Sean, is it, from Pensacola, Florida?
Okay, Sean from Pensacola, Florida.
Listening on FM 103.3. Sean, you're on.
I'll be real brief, and I think your previous caller, Steve, should really show some shame in how he described marriages as plumbing equipment. It's just it's a very oversimplification of it. My second thing is that it's scientifically proven that there's homosexual relationships that go on, with other animals. And my main comment is someone who hasn't been indoctrinated from religion or the Catholic Church or any other church, it really sounds like you're debating the subject of black and white marriage. I cannot see this relevance at all. I don't understand how it affects me or you personally outside the Bible. I mean, if that's all you're mad about, I don't understand.
Father Marcel, hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Sean, I just want to thank you for your call. You made our day. Whether we agree or not, having someone like you calling in that you feel safe and free enough to call in, we really thank you for your call. Father Marcel, you might want to address his comments.
Sean, I appreciate your call, and it affects us because they're making us vote on this. So I say that parents have a right to lead a tranquil and calm life without having to deal with all these problems. This referendum in Maine, for instance, is being brought by the homosexual lobby, and we have to vote, even though I hold that any referendum on such a thing is not a democratic, in a sense, referendum, that it's illicit, morally illicit to have referendums on things like this. It's a little bit difficult to explain. But they are bringing this to us. These traditions have existed from all times throughout history. So when you're trying to completely turn around the social structures and relationships in the United States, yes, of course it affects us. I mean, it's no longer a private problem. In the military, it has become an open policy. And therefore, it affects a lot of other people, like chaplains now, who have to decide whether they can marry homosexuals or not. And those who refuse will be certainly expelled from the military or worse. So it's affecting the religious freedom, the employment, the freedom of speech, and all kinds of other structures to all of us, and it's a teeny minority that is doing this. So I absolutely believe that we need to get involved and hopefully bring things back to the status quo, which has served America well.
Thank you, Father Marcel. We're going to take one more call, and we ask our caller to get right to the point, and Father Marcel to address this, and then we've got to go to a break. To go to a break.
Okay, it's Louise calling us from northern Kentucky at 7:40 a.m.